Learn English 10 minutes a day.
The Wacky Wishes of Willie and Friends. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and vast fields, there lived a group of mischievous friends named Willie, Lily, and Billy. They were best friends who always found themselves getting into trouble. One day, while playing in the woods, they stumbled upon a magical tree. The tree was tall and majestic with large green leaves that rustled in the breeze. Its trunk was sturdy and wide, and its branches were laden with bright, colorful fruit. As the trio approached the tree, they saw a sign that read, "Make a wish, any wish, and it shall come true." Excited and curious, they decided to give it a try. Willie, being the adventurous one, wished for a spaceship that could take him to the moon. The tree shuddered, and a loud rumble echoed through the woods. Suddenly, a spaceship appeared before Willie, and he was over the moon, pun intended. He jumped inside and blasted off into space. Lily, the creative one, wished for a magic paintbrush that could bring her drawings to life. The tree rustled again, and a small box appeared at her feet. When she opened it, she found a paintbrush that glowed with a rainbow of colors. She immediately started to paint, and soon her drawings came to life, dancing and singing all around her. Billy, the mischievous one, wished for a giant pile of candy that he could swim in. The tree groaned, and the ground shook. Suddenly, a mountain of candy appeared before Billy, and he jumped right in, giggling with delight as he swam in a sea of sweets. The three friends were having the time of their lives, making wish after wish, each one more wacky and wild than the last. They wished for unicorns, talking donuts, and even a giant robot dinosaur. But with each wish, something unexpected and hilarious would happen. The unicorns turned out to be silly pranksters, the donuts wouldn't stop talking, and the dinosaur robot started to dance. As the sun began to set, the friends realized that they had been at the tree all day, and it was time to go home. But when they tried to leave, they found that they were stuck. The tree had vanished, and they were stranded in the woods with all their wacky wishes. At first, they panicked, not knowing what to do. But then, they realized that they could use their unique abilities to get out of the woods. Willie used his spaceship to fly above the trees and search for a way out. Lily used her magic paintbrush to create a map of the forest, marking the way to safety. And Billy used his candy to lure friendly forest creatures who helped guide them out of the woods. When they finally emerged from the woods, they were exhausted but exhilarated. They realized that even though their wishes had been wacky and wild, they had learned some valuable lessons. They had discovered their unique talents and abilities, and they had learned to work together to overcome obstacles. From that day forward, Willie, Lily, and Billy never forgot their wacky adventure in the woods. They continued to make wishes, but this time they did it with caution, always remembering to use their talents to overcome any challenges that came their way. Moral: the story teaches us that even though it's fun to make wishes and dream big, we must remember to use our unique talents and abilities to achieve our goals. It also reminds us that when we work together and use our strengths, we can overcome any obstacles that come our way. Vocabulary from this story: mischievous, causing or showing a fondness for causing trouble in a playful way. Majestic, having or showing impressive beauty or dignity. Laden, heavily loaded or weighed down. Rustled, make a soft, muffled crackling sound like that caused by the movement of dry leaves or paper. Rainbow, a meteorological phenomenon that is caused by reflection, refraction, and dispersion of light in water droplets. Giggling, laugh lightly and repeatedly in a silly or uncontrolled way. Pranksters, a person who plays tricks or jokes on others. Exhilarated, make someone feel very happy, animated, or elated. Vanished, disappear suddenly and completely. Stranded, left without the means to move from somewhere. Wacky, funny or amusing in a slightly odd or peculiar way. Blast off, leave a place quickly, especially by spaceship. Creative, relating to or involving the use of the imagination or original ideas to create something. Delight, great pleasure or joy. Obstacles, A thing that blocks one's way or prevents or hinders progress. Caution. Care taken to avoid danger or mistakes. Talents. Natural aptitude or skill. Overcome. Succeed in dealing with a problem or difficulty. Emerged. Become apparent or known. Exotic. Originating in or characteristic of a distant foreign country.